Hey guys, this side Anirudh. I'll be your trainer today. So we have few sessions that we already gone through for BGP. So welcome to the next session. Let's go on.
Guys, have you understood it or not? So basically you can use these communities in terms of route filtering as well. Like in this way you can perform route filtering. Now I'm going to remove it once again. I will not use it for filtering and all these things, right? So I will move back again on BT. Do show history. Route map and remove it. Let me set what? It will replace existing one. It will replace existing one. See, clear IP BGP star out. Move on R6 101. See, 100. Even 103 is also coming with community, and this time you can find all these prefixes on sprint as well. Fine guys, now let's say that BT wants to configure its own community before advertising prefixes towards customer network rules technologies, but this time we do not want to replace the existing one. This time we do not want to replace existing one. So if you do not want to replace existing one, and also you want to put your own community onto, inside the existing community list, then you can also achieve it by using this keyword. Like on BT, you configure this command inside route map, set community 20, remove it, and then say set community 20 and add keyword additive. So it will not replace the existing community in community list. It will simply add it. It will simply add it. Now say do clear IP BGP star out. Now you see, because on BT we have configured it for all prefixes going towards R5 and R6. So if you move on R5 and R6, if you open prefix 100.0, there will be two communities now. 10, which was, see, and it is appending it, as we mentioned, prepending and appending. So it is appending it, because 10 was added first, then 20, but 10 is coming first and 20 is coming after 10. It is reversed to your AS path list. It is reversible to your AS path list. In AS path list, the leftmost AS was the latest leftmost, right? Rightmost was that, rightmost AS was that AS from where your prefixes were originated. But here it is reversible to that, right? So in this way, and one more thing, I would like to open 102 as well and 103 as well. In 103 you will get only and only 20, because UK router was not advertising these prefixes with any community value. New York router was not advertising these prefixes 102 and 103 with any community value. That is why here you will get only and only 20. Try to remember, from New York router we advertise communities in first two prefixes only, whereas on BT we have configured it for all prefixes, right? So in this way you can configure your communities. Apart from it, let's say from BT I don't want to advertise any community information, community value in the direction of R5 and R6, then you can also do this configuration of BT, do show history, remove this command from here, and then say set community none. Set community none. It will not add any community, and also it will remove the existing one. So now it will start to advertise all these prefixes in the direction of R5 and R6 without any community. However, in BGP updates, community attribute will still be there, but inside community list you will not find any community. Wait, let it receive prefixes first. I see. Does it have anything? Move back again on BT. From 1 to only 20. In same manner, if you move on R1, fine. Now, this is that how can we add, how can we configure communities to your prefixes. At the time of redistribution also, you can add communities to your prefixes because you can use route map, and in route map you can use set clause. So after doing this configuration, now let's discuss that how can we use that. What is the advantage of configuring community, right? And let's do one more thing. From BT, let's advertise some more prefixes as well. From BT as well. So from BT, what can we do? Loop back 201 200.1.1.1, or let's say 201.1.1, 202, fine. Router BGP 35500, network 201.10, show IP BGP. Check it out. We have advertised all these prefixes from here, right? And one more thing now, previously from New York router we were advertising community only for first two prefixes. Now I will advertise for all prefixes, right? I will modify my route map. So do show history. Yes, just remove it. So that all prefixes will be allowed over here only, right? And we also created another statement of the same route map. So I have removed it because now I don't need to create any other statement of the route map, because in very first statement everything will be permitted. And then say do clear IP BGP star out. So move on BT now and show IP BGP 100.0 is 10, 101 it's 10, 2 it's 10, for 3 as well. For all prefixes, right? Now if you move on R1, it is receiving 201's prefix as well as 192's prefixes, right? So show IP BGP 192.168.101.0, 10 and 20 both of them are there. Show IP BGP 201.1.0, only 20 is there because they are not advertised from New York router. Now here for all prefixes its best path is via, see, whether it is 192 or 200 series prefixes, for all prefixes its best path is via R5. Let's say I want to perform manipulation, but I want to perform manipulation only for those prefixes which are coming from New York router. For all those prefixes which are coming from New York router, its best path should be via R6. Fine guys. Now I know very well that New York router is advertising its own prefixes with community 10. So what can I do? I will not require to create any prefix list. I will simply say IP. Now in same as ACL or prefix list, you have to create community list. You have to create community list. And if you create community list, we have two types of community list. One is standard, one is expanded. One is standard, one is expanded. The main difference between standard and expanded, this is not like ACL standard and extended, right? It's not like that. Here the main difference in between standard community list and expanded community list is regular expressions. In standard community list you cannot use regular expressions, whereas in expanded community lists you can use regular expressions. I hope that you people have little bit idea of regular expressions before now. Regular expressions like you used during languages HTML and all. In language of HTML might be that you have already used those regular expressions. However, here also I will teach you that how can we use regular expressions. I'll teach you some regular expressions. But remember that if you are going to use expanded community list, then you must have knowledge of regular expressions. So here I will not teach you expanded community list. First of all, I'll go for only standard and then its name, or you can also take community list as well. From 1 to 99 it is standard, from 100 to 500 it is expanded. So IP community list standard, let's say its name is test. Permit or deny? I wanna say permit because I wanna match that, because if you take deny it means it will not match that. So say permit your community number. Now your community number, they were coming with, that's it. So IP community list standard, name is test, permit, community number 10, tag 10, because all prefixes that who are coming from New York router, all prefixes who are coming from New York router are containing tag value 10, community value 10. Route map, let's say I want to change weight. Permit, match community and community list number or name. Name was set weight, how much? 50. Ignore it. And for all those prefixes which will not match with your community list should also allowed with the default attributes. So you have to create another statement of same route map with permit sequence number higher than 10 and then apply this route map. And for which neighbor you will apply this route map? For R5 or for R6? R6. R6. Why R5? It's already having its best path. So 6.1 route map, name was So now you don't need to memorize your prefixes that okay, this prefix is coming from this AS. How can you memorize? One ISP can advertise like 10,000 prefixes or more than that. Have you understood it? But remember that each ISP will advertise their prefixes with a dedicated community with a unique tag, and then further you can use those tags just to match your prefixes. Understood or not? In same manner you could also use them for route filtering as well. Like I want to filter them this time, I don't want to see, just like you manipulated weight, you can also configure local preference, you can also do whatever you want, you can configure region code, MAD and all these things. Now do one thing, remove it from here and say no route map weight, create another route map, name is filter. Let's say that I want to filter all those prefixes which were coming with community 10. So I have already created that community list. So I have to say route map filter deny 10 match community was test. Hello. So in route, see, in community list they were permitted, but here it will be denied in route map, right? And then you have to allow all others. So filter permit, and then you can apply it for both neighbors. Router BGP neighbor 150.1.5.1 route map name is, and then you can also apply it for, say, do clear IP BGP star, do show IP BGP. Check it out. So finally, the uses of community is just to match your prefixes. It's just to match your prefixes. Now, this is that how can we use standard community lists. Let's talk about regular expressions now. First of all, let's talk about regular expressions. Fine guys, so first of all let me remove it from here. Fine, all prefixes are coming here. Then let's do one more thing. Let's advertise some prefixes from Sprint as well. Let's create some loopbacks over here, like loopback see, all 125 prefixes will also come, don't worry. Will take some time because the minimum time interval in between to advertisement is 30 seconds for eBGP network. All of them have came here now. I'll teach you regular expressions now first, and then after I will teach you expanded community list. So in regular expressions you are having some characters. You just need to know the uses of those characters. Like, just give me 1 second. Hello. So yeah, I was telling you some uses, meanings of regular expressions. See, like if I'm saying caret, it specifies the start of the, or you can say beginning of the line. Beginning of the line. Dollar. End of the line. Underscore. This is underscore, right? Underscore. Means any, whether in the end of the line or in the beginning of the line. If you have put underscore in the beginning of the line, it means it can be any I mean there can be anything in the beginning of the line. If you have put it in the end of the line, then it means there can be anything in the end of the line. Dot asterisk. It means all, or I will let you know later on. You just right now you just need to know about these three characters only. These three characters are really important. Caret, dollar, and underscore. Even it will be enough for you guys to understand only these three characters only, the uses of these three characters only. And now I'll show you that how can you use them. Like if you are going to see your BGP table, let me show you. If you are going to see your BGP table, right now you are having some of the prefixes only, but if you are having like 200,000 or more than 200,000 prefixes available in your BGP table, will you see your BGP table in this manner, like okay, show IP BGP this? I got your point. So of course in that case it won't be possible for you guys to see BGP table in this manner. So to solve this problem, we are having regular expressions, as I said. So basically to see your BGP table also you can use regular expressions. Let's say I wanna see only those prefixes which have been originated from AS8127 only, which are coming from 8127 only. It means the rightmost AS inside AS path list will be 8127. Rightmost, I mean end AS inside the AS path list. So you can see your BGP table in this manner. See, show IP BGP, regular expression, and then in the beginning of the line there can be anything. So I will say underscore, and then 8127, and it must be in the end of the line. So what does it mean? That your line can start with any character. That's why I have put here underscore, but it will end with 8127. That is why in the end of the line I have put dollar. If you put any wrong AS here, now let's say I wanna see only those prefixes which have been advertised from my own AS. I mean which have blank AS path list. Which have blank AS path list. Show IP BGP regular expression in the beginning of the line and in the end of the line. I have not set anything. I have not mentioned any number. What does it mean? In the beginning of the line, nothing. In the end of the line, nothing. Overall, it will be blank. And of course, if prefixes have been advertised in your own AS, in same AS, they will be having blank AS path list. It was advertised from R1, I mean from our own router. Now, if you wanna see all those prefixes which have been originated from AS 21545, which have been originated from 21545. Right? Show IP. In the beginning of the line, any. You can also see, like, I wanna see only sorry, not 8127, 21545. I wanna see only those prefixes which are having 21545 inside AS path list. Doesn't matter where it is. Doesn't matter. It can be in the middle of the AS path list. It can be in the beginning of the AS path list. It can be also in the end of the AS path list. However, you could also see, because they are coming from this AS only, you can also see in this manner as well, like caret 21 and then now I wanna see only those prefixes which have been originated from 35500 BT. You can see that. Show IP BGP. Of course, and in the end of the line you can mention underscore. So regular expression, it means if 35500 is available anywhere in the AS path list, it will show you all those prefixes. But if you wanna see only those prefixes which are having only and only 35500, only and only 35500, in that case it must start from and it must end with so I hope. See, if you are using your regular expressions to see your BGP table, if you are using regular expressions to see your BGP table, then it will check only and only AS path list. Then it will work as per AS path list. Try to understand now. Your name is Arun. Take water. So if you are using regular expressions to see your BGP table, then it will give you results, or it will check your AS path list only. But if you are using regular expressions for your community lists, then it will check community numbers. If you are using regular expression for community list, then it will check only community list, communities. It will match communities, not AS path list. Fine. So this time, let's say on R1 I'm receiving all these prefixes. They are coming with some communities like show IP BGP 192.168.100.0. So I wanna match all those prefixes which are having 10 in the beginning of the community list. I want to match all those prefixes. Let's say I want to filter all those prefixes which are having 10 in the beginning of the community list. So you can achieve it by using expanded community list in this way. Try to understand it now. IP community list, expand it, Cisco. Deny or permit? Permit from here. I'll do it permit, and then further I will filter it, right? Permit, then it will ask for regular expression. So caret 10 in the end of the line, it can be anything. So this time it will look at community list, not at the AS path list, because this time you are using regular expression for community lists. So if you are using regular expressions for community list, then it will look at community list. If you are using it for checking your BGP table, then it will look at the AS path list only. I mean, it will give you results as per AS path list only.
By default, the AS path भी लेता है.
Not by default. There is nothing like by default. See, it is very simple. If you are using regular expression for community list, then it will check community list.
अगर वो नहीं,
If you are not creating community list, you are checking your BGP table with using regular expression, then it will check AS path list. It will give you results based on AS path list. Then next is, here you have permitted it, right? And then after, create one route map, deny 10, match community Cisco, permit all others, router BGP, neighbor, do clear IP BGP star, see 201 is there because they are having 20, not 10 in the beginning of the line. Hello. So in this way you can create your community lists and you can use them to match your prefixes, and then further you can take any decision. You can filter your prefixes as well as you can manipulate their path selection by modifying their attributes.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. So we'll be coming back with few more videos of the BGP. Please subscribe my channel. That's @ARC_tutorial. Thank you so much, guys. See you in next video.